Yes, sir.
Oh, yes. Okay, fine. So, okay. So, I hope everyone is fine. And what was our last session? Where did we leave? So, maybe have we completed Zohar window?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yes, sir, we have completed the
Sir, you
Zohar
didn't
window.
share question bank.
We will be giving MCQs, some MCQs to solve.
Okay, fine. So today, okay. So if we have completed Zogari window and Bikigai, so today will be the activity-based, class session today. The thing is, as I said earlier, I'll be giving you the questionnaire. So straight away I will show you the questionnaire because there are certain instructions that you need to follow. So maybe once you start following that instructions, which talks about the personality, maybe like the more marks that you score based on the questions that you answer, that talks about how well you accept the feedback from other people. At the same time, how good you are in terms of giving a feedback. So you have maybe two sides. One is for solicit feedback. The other side is how well you accept the feedback. So I will be showing the answers also later on. Maybe you would start answering for those questions. Is that correct? So I will share it here. Maybe if you have paper and pen, maybe you can also note it down your points. So maybe I will show you it so that you get an idea. Just 1 second. And today, what we will do is we will just try to complete that activity, which means the questionnaire session. Then you will have a SWOT analysis. There is a SWOT analysis exercise. Then after that, we would start giving the introduction about SWOT analysis. If we have time still, then we can start continuing with SWOT analysis. If not, with the introduction part, we can stop. Is that correct? Just 1 second. And if there are any the students who are new to our class sessions, and if you are not being part of our Google Classroom, or if you are not aware of any Ikigai and Zogari window, maybe later after some weeks, what we do is, in short, maybe I will cover both. Is that correct? So maybe at the end of the session or end of the semester, I will be repeating about only Ikigai and Zogari window. We will be covering it for the benefit of those students who are joined late. Is that correct? So you need not worry about it. The last session will be again Zogari window and Ikigai. So you are not going to miss out anything. Is there raining in your place? Anywhere? So those people who are
No,
from
sir.
Chennai, I hope
Yes,
it's
sir.
raining here. Okay. Okay, be safe and don't go outside and all now. And whenever if you are going for buying things and all, wear mask and maintain social distancing. Okay, fine. I hope you are able to see the screen. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is the questionnaire that I have been talking about earlier. Just 1 second. Okay. So this is the instruction. Kindly read the instruction. The Jogari window is a disclosure feedback model awareness named after Joseph Luft and Harry Ingham. So it was first used in an information session at the Western Training Laboratory. Is okay, fine. So here, this is what the open area. I hope you are aware of what is that open area, blind area, and hidden area, and unknown area. So this is the instructions for the questionnaire. To answer for the questionnaire, carefully read each numbered item and its statements marked A and B. Assign a point value to the A and B statements as follow. The total point value for A and B added together is 5. If statement A is most similar to what you do, what would you do? Mark 5 for A and 0 for B, which means if you consider A would be the best answer, then you are going to give 5 marks for A and 0 for B. And if A is not fully satisfactory, but in your judgment better than B, mark 4 or 3 for A and 1 or 2 for B, which means if you look at, if you think that option A is correct, but at the same time, if you consider B is also moreover, equal to what option A is saying, then you can divide the marks also, so that you are not going to lose the total 5 marks. Maybe you will be losing 2 or 1 marks. Is that correct? So 2 or 3 marks. So which means that for option A, if you are giving 3, then for option B, you can give 2. If you consider that this also can be the answer, or if you consider B can be the answer, if you are giving 4 here, maybe A also can be the answer. Let me give 1 marks for that. So in such a way, suppose if it is A is an answer, you at least you will get 1 instead of getting 0. So in such a way, you have to answer. The converse is to, if B is best mark, then 5. Again, the same thing. Like what is there here? The same options here. If you consider B as an answer, then 5. If A is not an answer, then 0. So correct? Is that understood? Any doubt regarding the instruction? Any questions here?
No, sir.
Okay, fine. I hope it's clear. So maybe I would randomly call any registration number if there are any volunteers. I hope 2 sessions are here, CSE E1 as well as CSE G2. I hope you know from both sessions, you people are able to hear me. G2 people, somebody can respond.
Yes, sir, we are able to hear you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, E1.
Yes, sir, we are able to hear.
Okay. So this is a personality questionnaire. Maybe like somebody can read from E1 section.
If a friend of mine had a personal conflict, a mutual acquaintance of ours with whom it was important for him or her to get along, I would option A, tell my friend I felt he or she was partially responsible for any problems with this other person, and try to let him or her know how the person was being affected by him or her. Option B, not get involved because I would not be able to continue to get along with both of them once I had entered in anyway.
Okay. I hope you understood the options also. So, correct. So one thing is, maybe you try to resolve it. The other side, you are running away from the maybe the incident. Is that correct? So that if you suggest for somebody, maybe like you would be angry, and you maybe they may not have a, maybe when you have a great relationship between both. Suppose if you are suggesting when somebody is wrong, so anyway somebody is wrong. Is that correct? So if you suggest someone, maybe like you are wrong or right, if we fail to accept it, so where your relationship, maybe like there will be a question of your relationship also. Maybe like what would you do? So you can choose any options, and you can also give me the marks. So same thing, the other people also can, maybe if you have paper, then you can also write it down. Is that correct? Yes. How many marks you are going to give? The person who read the question. Yeah, yes. So anyone or the person who read the question?
The first option for A it is 5 and for B it is 0.
Okay. Shall we move on to the second question?
If one of my friends and I had a heated argument in the past, and I realized that he or she was ill at ease around me from the time on, I would option A, avoid making things worse by discussing his or her behavior and just let the whole thing drop. Bring up his or her behavior and ask him or her how he or she felt the argument had affected our relationship.
Okay. So other than the person who read the question, somebody can give the marks for this.
Sir, B5A0.
A could be given marks and B could be given.
Okay. Somebody said correct? Somebody said A for A 0 and for B 5. and somebody said for
Yes,
A 2 and for B 3. Is that correct? Okay, so we will move on to the third question. The thing is, what is that? I hope these are the very simple things you would have understood. Maybe like whenever there is a conflict, so what would you do? Whether you will talk to the person that what went wrong and how it is being affected, or you will just ignore. That is what the thing is all about. So if a friend began to avoid me, the third question, if a friend began to avoid me and act in an aloof and withdrawn manner, what would you do? So somebody can read the options.
Tell option A. Tell him or her about his or her behavior and suggest that she or he tell me what was on his or her mind. Option B. Follow his or her lead and keep our contact brief and aloof. That seems to be what she or he wants.
Okay. What is the meaning of aloof?
Sir, not supporting.
Okay.
And,
Not being friendly. Yeah, okay, fine. Okay, somebody can give the marks for this.
A5.
A4 B1.
A4.
B1.
Okay. Okay, so the thing is, anyway, any one of the marks is going to be considered. So correct. It's not something like if A is going to be the answer, you are going to lose 1 mark. So correct. I hope you understood. Understood. Suppose if it is B is the answer, then you will be losing 1 mark.
yes, sir.
So tell him about his behavior and suggest that she or he tell me what was near. Okay, fine. Okay, fourth question, somebody can read.
If two of my friends
If
and I went to one of my friends here and brought up a personal problem of mine and involved the other friend of which he or she was not yet, I would change the subject and signal my friend to do the same. Option B. Fill my uninformed friend in on what the other friend was talking about, just that we go to.
Okay, somebody can answer.
Sir, A5B0.
Anybody else?
4-1.
A4. What is a 4-1?
A4B1.
Okay, is that understood? What is that option is all about? If two of my friends and I were talking and one of my friends slipped and brought up a personal problem of mine that involved the other friend of which she or he was not aware of, what would you do? There are three persons discussing. So suddenly somebody is bringing about the issue on the third person, in which you are involved. What do you do? You will change the subject and signal your friend to do the same, which means that without the third person, you make sure that he is not noticing it, and you try to, signaling that you can do it later on or change the subject. You try to. You are giving the signal to change the subject. Is that the right thing? What if your third friend
at times
notices
it is the
that you are
best
doing
thing.
the signals and all those things?
So at times
Sorry?
it's the best thing. But sometimes it's the best thing to avoid something.
Okay. What if your what if the third person notices that you are doing signals and all?
Let me go even.
That is what that you
Sir,
should
it will
understand,
create
right?
quarrel.
When your third
Depends
person is
upon the third friend, who is he, and our
Oh,
relationship
okay.
with him.
Okay. See, basically, okay. So whoever the third person is and whatever the character, behavior, and the mistakes, whatever they have done is, you ignore somewhere. The thing is, suppose if somebody is bringing about the issue where the third person is involved, and if he is part of there in that particular incident, so what the best thing that you can do is maybe you reveal that what was the thing is all about, So the best option would be option B for my side. Suppose if I am giving the marks, anyway, I am aware of the answer. But fill my uninformed friend in on what the other friend was talking about, because the third person is not at all aware of it. So correct. So maybe sometimes you might have spoken some bad things about the third person. So correct. So maybe based on your understanding. So you make sure that this is what you understood based on that incident. Maybe we'll talk about it later on. This is not the place to talk about because other person is also involved. So correct. I hope. How many of you say that? Is there anyone to say that B would be the best option or A? Still
Sir,
A
B
or
would
B?
the best
Sir, B would be best.
option. Sir, B.
Okay.
Sir, what if the
Sir, it depends upon the
So it varies on person to person, sir.
Okay,
If it's
so
my choice,
it varies person to person, but accordingly, suppose you are in the third person, will it be the right thing? Suppose you are in the third person, I am doing the thing without
so giving someone their own space is the best thing.
Okay.
some things are better to be talked personally and not in a group. So
Okay.
So space is important, na?
Okay, fine. So anyway, 5041. Somebody, any other answers? Any other answers?
Sorry, 2.
3 and
Huh?
2. 3, 2. 3, 2.
and B
Okay.
two.
2 for the A, sir. 2 for A.
Okay.
2 for A and B
See,
3.
these answers are not framed by me. These are the experts'
Sir,
answer.
2 for
Is that correct?
A and 3 for B.
Okay, fine. So anyway,
Yes,
that's enough here. Yeah, don't ever, maybe like they might have done a survey or they would have gone through a research or something. Then at last they framed this questionnaire. Is that correct? So we will move on to the fifth question. Maybe till 9:30 we will go ahead with this questionnaire. Then we will move on to SWOT analysis exercises. Is that correct? Okay, the fifth question, somebody can read.
if a friend of mine were to tell me that, in his or her opinion,
If a friends of mine were to tell me that, or opinion, I was doing things that made me less effective than I might be in social situations, I would ask him or her to spell out or describe what he or she has been observed and suggest changes I might
Okay.
make. Resent his or her criticism and let him or her know why I
Okay.
behave the way I do.
Okay, fine. So who was the person who read, last? Somebody from G2? I hope people who are, in G2 or E1, you are able to hear the response from other students also, from other section.
Yes, sir, I read.
Yes? Are you able to hear that somebody was reading already?
No, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir,
Yes,
but
sir.
in slow voice.
Okay, the voice was very low.
Yes, sir, we
Yes,
are
sir.
here.
Okay, fine. Okay. Okay, so who read? Maybe from G2, somebody read. Okay, if a friend of mine were to tell me
Yes,
that
sir.
in his her opinion, I was doing things that made me less effective than I might be in social situations, what would you do?
Sir, A5.
A5?
B0.
Okay, ask him how to spell out or describe what he shall observed and suggest changes I might make. Recent criticism and let him know why I behave the way I do. Okay. Okay, so 6-1.
sir,
You are from which section?
but in the fifth, E1 section, sir.
Okay. Yeah, tell me.
Sir, but in the fifth question, both are correct, right, sir? Because knowing our mistake is again correct, and there might be some reason we are behaving in particular way.
No, but the thing is, criticism, if a friend of mine were to tell me that in his opinion, I was doing things that made me less effective than I might be in social situations, I would recent years criticism and let him know why I behave the way I do. No, B, how do you say that a B can be the answer here? Because, you are not accepting the credit, maybe like the suggestions or feedback when somebody is giving to you.
No, sir, but first, there might be some like special reason, like a personal reason for the behavior I have. So, one of the case can be that also, sir.
No, the thing is, yes, for every question, there can be other answers also. Yeah. The thing is, so the percentage, if you calculate 80% or 70, above 70%, even above 50%, which can be the correct answer. That is what the experts, based on experts' view. So that is how they answer for the questions also, maybe the options. So here, maybe it depends upon the persons also, whether sometimes, if you have done something wrong, then still if you are supporting your mistakes, that is where you have to answer for option A. But at the same time, there are certain areas, where you find yourself that you are effective, but still somebody is suggesting that you are not effective, where you need to correct it. But here, it talks about your friend, right? Your friend is saying that, in her opinion, that you are not that effective. No, you are less effective, which means that your friend is suggesting, maybe you can consider that, right? So instead of why did I do that in such a situation? So instead of supporting yourself, accept it, then at last you start realizing whether what you have done is correct or not. So correct, instead of straight away, recent criticism or giving the, instead of accepting the feedback and telling her him that why did you do that in such a way. So correct. So which means that later on, even when you do mistakes, after some time, they may not tell you that what was wrong and what is right and all those things. So best thing what you can do is, it's my suggestion. Maybe it's up to you, how do you deal with that? But my suggestion would be, who is giving the feedback or suggestions, accept it, then you start realizing it. Maybe you get a feedback from different people. Then at last you will take a decision upon yourself. The decision maker should be you. You have to decide whether it's right or wrong. Okay? It's up to you. So here, somebody is saying 5-0, and the second person, what is your mark?
Like 4 and 1, sir.
Okay, 4. For B4?
Sir, A4 and B1.
Okay. Okay, so 6-1. With 6 question, we will stop. Then we will move on to SWOT analysis. Yes, I think we have discussed more on Zohari window. So somebody from G2 section?
If one
Shall
of
we
my
start with
friends,
this question?
sir, can we complete this question? Sir,
Yeah, yes. Yes, yeah, go ahead. Yes.
if one of my friends aspired to be an office in our organization for which I felt he or she was unqualified, and if he or she had been tentatively assigned to that position by the leader of our group, I would A option, not mention my misgivings to either my friend or the leader of our group and let them handle it in their own way. B option, tell my friend and the leader of our group of my misgivings and then leave the final decision up to them.
Okay. What can be the answer?
A3, B2.
What is the meaning
A4
of
B1.
A?
A3, B.
A4 B1.
A4.
A3, B2.
Sir,
A1, B4.
B,
A2, B3.
A1, B4.
A2, B3.
A0, B5.
A2, B3.
Who said A0, B5?
A0, B5, sir.
Me, sir.
Okay. See, is that okay? See, the answer is, so I think the answer would be 5. I'm sorry, B would be the answer. I'm not sure. I forgot the answer, what it is. But the thing is, in my opinion, I think B would be the answer. The thing is, what is the meaning of misgivings?
In the state of doubt or uncertainty.
Actually, when you feel that you have a doubt,
Okay. Okay. You are giving your opinion based on your friend, and at the same time you are informing the leader also how things are going, maybe like taking place and all those things. Here, if one of my friends aspired, what is the meaning of aspired? Okay, so the likeness or something like, okay, fine. So if one of my friends aspired to an office in our organization for which I felt she or he was unqualified, and if she or he had been tentatively assigned to that position by the leader of a group, what would you do? A, not mention my misgivings to either my friend or the leader of a group and let them handle it in their own way, which means you are trying to get away from that incident. Is that correct? So you are, trying to be in the safer zone. And the other side, tell my friend and let the leader of a group of misgivings and then leave the final decision up to them. Is that correct? Which means it's not about your friend. You are not more, you are also concerned about the friend, but at the same time, what really matters is the achievement of the group is something very, very important. Is that correct? So the success of your group is something very, very important. When you look for the success of your team, what would be the answer is option would be the best answer. Is that correct? When you are telling somebody that you are leader, that this is something wrong, maybe like it's up to you whether you are going to take a decision or not. Because in future, suppose if you are not being part of that incident, and if you are moving away from that particular incident, what happens is, I'm talking about the working sector. Suppose when you get a job and when you start doing it, maybe somebody is giving, when somebody is unqualified and, he keeps on getting the work, maybe they might get, more comfortable in that. But the thing is, if you are not suggesting, in future, what they would do is, they would simply say like, you could have suggested, or you could have given the feedback, but you guys never spoken about it. And so I kept on giving the same work to the particular candidate or the maybe like the colleague. Is that correct? So whenever something is, you see that something is unfair, what you can do is, maybe in a polite way, you can try to resolve the things. At least you just inform that is what you feel. Of course, it depends upon the situation and the person whom you are talking to. But at least they should know that you are not maybe like you are not accepting, you are not being part of that incident, that whatever they do. Maybe like you can give the opinion of, or you can give the misgivings to them to take the final decision. Maybe the leader can take the final decision, but you should also suggest that leader that this is right or wrong. So correct. So people had given me 3. Somebody has given me 2, 0, 5. Any other answers? Okay. Okay, fine. So these are the answers for this questionnaire. We will move on to SWOT analysis. Just 1 second. For question number 1, the answer is, anyway, I will post this one in our GCR. Question number 1, which means that you are willing to accept when somebody is giving you feedback. The option A is the correct answer. Okay, right? So accepting feedback when somebody is giving you. So 5, if somebody has given, so maybe you can calculate your score also. So if you have given, if you have chosen answer yes, and if you are given 5 for answer A, then you can note it down. For question number 2, the answer is, that feedback you are giving for yourself. It's all about being aware of your own self, that how you can deal with certain things. Here for question number 2, option B is the correct answer. Bring up his behavior and ask him how she felt that argument had affected your relationship. Talking to her or him personally, and how she or he is being affected, and make sure that you are sorting out that issue and you are not going to talk about that incident later on. Is that correct? So the way you compromise, or the way you resolve the things, is that correct? So when you bring your back, and when you talk, when you talk about, again, you are not going to argue. So correct? You forget about the things. It's all about forgiving about the incidents whatever had taken place. Is that correct? So accepting it and make sure that the issue is over, and you are forgetting about those incidents. Is that correct? So maybe in such a way you are going to resolve those incidents. So that is what here for question. So option B is the correct answer. So you can also calculate your score. For question number 3, again, it is solicit feedback. You are being aware of yourself. If a friend began to avoid me, what would you do? So option A is the correct answer. Tell him her about her behavior and suggest that she or he tell me what was in her mind. Maybe like when there are certain incidents you do, maybe unknowingly, that can be your blind area also. They start noticing you that something wrong in your behavior, so they try to avoid you. So how would you know? So maybe when you talk to her, talk to him, that what is wrong and why you are behaving in such a way. So when you talk to them personally, yes, of course, they would tell you that why did you do that on that particular day. Usually it happens every time. Sometimes it happens. They bring out the history, so which happens before a year, before a month, or before a week. Maybe you are not aware of it. Maybe you are not conscious enough on that particular incident. Maybe you are busy with some other things. But the person who are very much close to you will always notice you, that they want to give you much importance to you. Is that correct? So sometimes you might have not given that importance. So that might have made to have a different behavior towards you. So when you talk to them personally, tell him or her what was the behavior and suggest that how. Tell me what was the question we were talking about? Third question, right? Okay. So why do she or he is doing it in such a way? Maybe you would understand in better way. Is that correct? So based on what she or he is saying. So best option would be option A. Tell him or her about her behavior and suggest that. The thing is, why you are, strangely, sometimes you could see a strange behavior in your close friend circle. Or somebody whom you consider as a close friend would act in a strange manner. Is that correct? So, which means it's not something that you want to personally, put you down or hurt you, but maybe sometimes unknowingly, or maybe that can be your blind spot where you unknowingly you might have hurt somebody. Is that correct? So that is what it's all about. When you talk to them, when somebody is saying that this incident made her or him that put her down, then you are going to say that no, I was busy on different things, I did not notice that. Is that correct? Then accepting it, then you are resolving that issue. You make sure that again you are building your relationship. So that is what for the question number 3. The answer is A. And moving on with the question number 4, we have got multiple answers. If more than 2 answers, if 2 of my friends and I were talking on one slipped under personal problems of mine. Okay. So here the 4th one, again accepting feedback from somebody, which means from the 3rd person. The option would be B. Because change the subject and signal my friend to do the same, which means what as a friends, what we usually do is when you don't like someone, when suppose in our staff room, sometimes I see that even in your classroom you could also see some in their particular friend circle they would be talking. When somebody is entering inside, suddenly they would start talking about that. Is that correct? That would seriously affect the person, 3rd person. Is that correct? It's the same thing here. You can apply same thing here. So when 3 persons are discussing and suddenly you are signaling, no, don't talk about it. If you are signaling, what if 3rd person notices that you are doing something that shows something wrong? Maybe like they try to hide something away from you. Is that correct? That can be a simple thing. Is that correct? But when you try to avoid those things, instead of, no, he is talking about these things, forget about it. These are the very simple issues we can talk about later. So that is the best way that you are dealing. That is the best way to deal with those incidents. Whenever it, when some things are, brought up by third person, and when somebody else is also involved, where you are also part of it, you straight away bring up the issue. No, he is talking about that issue. Those are very simple. Maybe we can talk about it later on. So that is the best way. So what you can do is fill your uninformed friend in on what the other friend was talking about, and suggest that we can go into it later. Because only you and the other person is involved. So it's not really necessary that you need to bring up that issue in public. Maybe you can talk about that later on. So you can have a discussion on different things. So for fourth question, option is B. Moving on with the fifth question. If a friend of mine were to tell me that in his opinion, I was doing things that made me less effective than I might be in social situations, I would. For fifth one, option A, ask him as well, describe what she observed and suggest changes that I might make. Because your friend is something that in a public situation, what you consider, suppose if you are a public speaker, something, you have done something strange or something that you have to improve. Your friend is suggesting something. What you have to do is maybe like you need to accept it. It's sort of a feedback you are getting from your friend. Your friend basically, whenever you are doing, when you are being part of a social situations. Yeah, guys, please unmute here. Yeah. So the thing is, when somebody is suggesting something, you try to accept it. Then you start realizing, once you get back to your home, maybe you start realizing whether it's right or wrong. You accept it in such a way. Okay? Instead of telling her that why did you do that in such a way, accept the feedback, and it's up to you, because you are the one who is going to take the decisions. Okay? It's you are the one who is going to take. So maybe you accept whoever is suggesting. Whenever you are being part of a social situations, you get feedback from different people. Okay? But at last, there are people who are not interested. Maybe they are not concerned about your career growth. But at the same time, there are people who are, even anonymous people who would give you a best suggestions. Okay? That you need to accept it. There are maybe like you consider them as a close friend, but they never liked your growth. Maybe like they are not, they don't want to be part of your success. Okay? But it's up to you that what was wrong, whether you have done it right or wrong, that you need to evaluate. That ability you should get. Okay? So, but here for the fifth one, option A is the correct answer. Moving on with the sixth question, the last one. If one of my friends aspired to an office in an organization for which I felt she or he was unqualified, and if she or he had been tentatively assigned to the position by the leader of a group, what would you do? Six, it's again accept the feedback, where third parties are involved. Option B is the correct answer. Tell my friend and the leader of a group of my misgivings, and then leave the final decision up to them. So correct. So you are giving your part, and it's up to the leader to take the decision. Because anyway, if it is a failure, the leader is the one who is going to face it. If it is a success, that's fine. If it is a failure, then you have done your part. So correct. You have given the suggestion that what's supposed to be done. And if there is a failure, and if if CEO or somebody is asking it, then of course why you did not suggest, and you have the answer for that also. Is that correct? So you have suggested already. Maybe leader is also aware of it, and they are not going to blame you anyway. So option 6 for question number 6, option B is the correct answer. So with that we will stop, and the questionnaire. Anyway, guys, I will be posting. You do not worry about the Ikigai. I hope maybe like if you want to have the PPT for Ikigai or the any sessions that we are conducting, for everything, whatever I am doing it, I'll be posting it in our GCR. Is that correct? So maybe I'm not doing it now. I will be posting it later on. So anyway, you'll be getting Ikigai, Zogari window, this questionnaire, and even SWOT analysis, whatever PPTs that we are having. Again, we have personal branding. So everything you'll be getting it. Is that correct? Why I'm not posting it is these are not the materials. So for CT1 or CT2, I think I have told you in the very beginning of our class session. Maybe for those people who joined later, for you again, I am repeating it. Your CLA 1 or CT 1 will be based on activity oriented. So correct, again, based on your creativity. So we will be giving you the task. There will be a guidelines. There will be instruction. If you read the guidelines, if you read the instruction, if you understand that thing, even if you are not understanding it, you can straight away you can call me, and because if we give you extra time, maybe like we give you 24 hours, even 2 days. But as soon as you logged into that particular page, you will have only 3 hours or 4 hours to complete the task. Which means, suppose if I am giving the task by today 9 o'clock, you will have time to complete the task till tomorrow 9 a.m. So correct. But once you log into that, you will have only 4 hours. So you have a time limit to get into the task of 24 hours. But once you start logging in, maybe like you have to complete it within 4 hours of time. So correct. So once you log in, you have to complete the task. So the instruction is very clear before you start entering into the task also. So correct. It's not something that after entering to the task, there will be a guidelines or instructions. Before you start entering to the task, attending the examinations, there will be instructions or guidelines. If you are not understanding the guidelines, you can ask me. Then you can start taking the test. Test. Is that correct? So with that, we will end Zogari window. Zogari window is over. So maybe at last, as I told you, the last session would be Zogari window, and again, Ikigai. If you have any questions on that time, also you can ask me. So now moving on with SWOT analysis. So maybe like there are some people who might have some knowledge about SWOT analysis. If not, whatever understanding that you have about strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, whatever you consider, whatever you think that these are my strengths, these are my weaknesses, you consider these are the opportunities that you might have in future, and these are the threats that can be happen in your future life. Maybe it can be individual, it can be job related, it can be, suppose if you want to start your own organizations or business sector. Suppose if you want to start your own business, what all can be your organization's strength, or what all can be your weaknesses of a particular organization, what are the weaknesses, what are the opportunities that organizations would get, what all can be the threat. So correct. So in such a way you are going to answer for these questions. So I will be posting it, I will be sharing it in our Google Meet chat box for both session. So first we will, this one is for CSE E1 section. 1 second. Straight away you can just click on that link, you can answer for the questions. So guys, if you are not clear about that, the strength can be, what are the strength you are going to give is, I will give you one small example. Your qualifications can be your strength, your experience can be your strength. Just wait here, let me post for other group also. This for G2. Okay, so you can just click on the add symbol, then you can answer for those. So your strength can be your qualification, your experience, and your knowledge. Those are can be your strength. Weakness can be your gaps in your qualification, gaps in your experience when you get into job sector. A poor personality like hot temper, laziness. Those all can be your weakness. Opportunities can be available job vacancies, and maybe like when you want to start your business opportunities, available scholarships, the available support in terms of your family and other side. Those all can be your opportunities. Threats can be your potential financial difficulties or unfavorable economic conditions or changes in the field or market. So those all can be the your threats. So people, you can start answering for those both sessions, CSE E1 as well as CSE G2, both can answer. Just give into that add symbol, then you can you type whatever you want. Then if you click add, then that will come. And whenever you see somebody is posting it, you can also give like or something like whatever you want, you can do it.
So,
Yes.
so what about qualities that can act both as strengths and weaknesses?
Which one?
What about qualities that can act like a strength as well as weakness?
No. What is the meaning of qualities here?
Something like perfectionist attitude, which we can write under strength as well as a weakness.
Which one? Being see, perfectionist is always a strength, but these are the very one or two things that taking extra care, that also can be the weakness. So those are the things where you have to answer is when you go for an interview. So but here you need to realize which are the real weaknesses of yours. Maybe like taking extra care, and what you said. Maybe I'm sorry. What you said?
I said perfectionism too, like
Yeah,
sometimes.
being too perfectionist. Yeah, understood. Being too perfectionist, yes, of course, there can be the weakness. But here, what you can do is, yes, of course, you can also feel that. If you consider that as can be a weakness, you can also mention it as a strength also. But whenever you're going for an interview, when they ask a weakness, so whatever you are listing now, like a laziness, all those things, you are not going to talk about that in the interview, but where you can talk about is being too perfectionist, that can be a weakness. So there you can answer. But here, a perfectionist, you can mention it here strength as a strength. But if you can still consider that I can be a weakness, yes, you can also fill it here also. Both you can do it here.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. How much time you want? Okay, till 9:10, maybe. I'm sorry, here till 10 o'clock. After that, we will give a small discussion on that and short introduction about SWOT analysis. Then we will take the attendance. And if there are people who are admitted, so newly admitted students, please let me know. Maybe like I will add you to our GCR also. I will send you the link. Is there anyone new to our classroom? CSE 1 section or G2? Any new students? Is there anyone
Yes, sir.
being part of? You are from where?
Chennai.
Chennai. Okay. Oh, fine. So, which section?
G2.
Okay. What is your name?
Roshan Kumar.
What is your number here? Registration number?
377.
Array 2011
11377.
Your name?
Roshan Kumar.
Okay. The email ID?
RC1245.
Okay, fine. Anybody else? Yes, from G2. Okay. creative, respect, somewhat good at basketball, patience, having great ideas, which can make me a billionaire, take care attitude, enthusiasm, trustworthiness, determination, dedication, optimistic, honesty, convincing skills, good communication skills, a good listener to for taking great decision. Okay, fine. To make max out of everything. Competition, short temper. Hi, ma'am. Who is that? Okay. Roshan, already you are in the GCR. Roshan? Roshan Kumar.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay, so did you send a message or something? How did you join? So 320%, sir, my mic is not working. Okay. Okay, fine. The thing is, from CSE E1 section, they said confronting people if someone is doing a wrong deed, detective skills. Who is a detective in our CSE E1 section? What is your name here? Okay, versatility, enthusiastic, never give up attitude, discipline, leadership qualities, communication skills, knowledge, time management, self-confidence, patience, always happy, presentable and organized, creativity, can find loopholes and do things easily, taking initiative, sincere, hard work and smart work, friendliness, nature, commitment, confidence, discipline, self-confidence, determination, enthusiasm. Okay, exactly. So whatever you have mentioned as a strength as an individual, it is really good. Weaknesses, overconfidence, yes. What is that carried away? Is that taking things for granted? Okay. Laziness, yes. React to things early without discussing. Okay. Short temper, mutter words and then regret. Okay. Self-confidence, lack of presentation skills, overconfidence, lazy overconfidence, introvert. Okay. So introvert, it differs here. So there are people who are introvert or extrovert. You maybe like that can be developed, is right? So there you cannot, it's not really necessary that you have to mention it as a weakness. Yes, because everybody cannot be extrovert. So not very social, communication skills, procrastination, yes. Extrovert, okay. Lack of experience, laziness, disorganized, procrastination again, short temper. Okay, fine. Okay, testing everyone. Easily manipulated, overthinking. Okay, fine. Extreme support from family to do things in life. Okay, different clubs and opportunities. Exactly. And always had blessings of my teachers and family members. Okay. Financial support. Fulfill dreams. Okay. Scholarship. Opportunity follow. Okay. My mom supports, support from my family, time, jobs. Okay. Overconfidence, fake friends, fear that people who disapprove what I think is good. Emotions, overconfidence, health problems. Okay. See, overconfidence, these are things sometimes, what happens is your weakness would leads to threat. So, right? So, okay. Moving on with the other session. Again, you could see the same thing. Overthinking competitions, marks. Okay. Always tries to make excuses. Higher level stress. Being too optimistic. Competition, overthinking, laziness. Okay, so fine. I hope you could see the strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats as an individual, maybe from your student's perspective. So every individual has given their opinions and views on what they think like their strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. But what we would be discussing here is what all can be the weaknesses, weak presence of mind, SRM KTR, weak presence, okay, creative ideas for startup imaginations, okay. Okay, so as an individual, what you do is here we start with Louis Pasteur, who says a chance favors the prepared mind. Is that correct? So when you are prepared enough, you have enough chances. Is that correct? So chance favors the prepared mind. So here, SWOT analysis is something that I hope you are aware of, which are strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats in simple terms. But if you look at from every every element of this SWOT analysis, which is a strength from weakness side, from opportunities areas, from threat side, if you develop these areas and if you understand where you stand, where you have to improve, how you can avail the opportunities, how you can get away from the threats, and how can you strengthen your strength, or how can you get away from your weaknesses, all those things. If you have knowledge on that, that's much more than enough. That's more than enough to make a better life. So again, we are going to talk about the same thing here. SWOT analysis has been commonly used with the organization. So basically, these techniques are being used in the organization side. So suppose if you are starting a business, maybe like so guys, stop. You can stop filling these details. It's enough. Maybe I will show you. Okay, so thing is, in the organization side, suppose if you are starting a business, then you would know what can be your strength and your organization strength. Is correct? Your weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, so that you can work out accordingly. As an individual, what are things and what way you have to develop, and these are the areas we will be discussing on. One is from the job areas. Other side, suppose if you are starting a business, how you have to make use of a SWOT. Suppose when you go for a job side, how you have to apply your SWOT, and as an individual for your own personal development, how you have to apply your SWOT analysis. Okay, in 3 areas we will be covering. That is what I told you. In the next class we will be covering all those areas. So, but as an introduction part, what it is, SWOT analysis has been commonly used in the organization for many years. It allows an organization to assess for the internal part as well as the external part. So, correct? What is that internal part and external part is something that internal part is something that your involvement is much higher, where external part, somebody other than you, maybe like your involvement is much less, very less, maybe 10% or 5%, where the other persons, maybe like a third parties or public involvement is much higher. Is that correct? So here it allows an organization to assess its internal, maybe like inside your organization as well as the outside the organizations. When you take a feedback from outside people, maybe like when you have a when you look at from outside people, what all you can be your strength. Maybe when you are working in the particular sector, you look at from your company perspective, what all can be your strength, what all can be your weaknesses, what all can be opportunities, what all can be your threats. From internal, from with your own employees, you are looking at. But outside, as an external, maybe like your customers, from them, when you get a feedback, when you analyze what all can be your strength from their perspective, and you start analyzing what all can be the strength, what all can be the weaknesses, what all can be the opportunities and threats. Same thing as an individual, you yourself, you start evaluating and you start realizing what all can be your strength, weaknesses. And the other side, from others perspective, as an external factor, what all can be the external factor is something that as an internal, your strength and your weaknesses are going to be internal factors. Correct? Why it is internal? Because your involvement is very high. Only you are involved in terms of your strength and weaknesses, where a third party is not involved. Maybe the public is not involved on your strength and weaknesses. Maybe like they might have played certain roles, but it's up to you. You know that what are your strengths and weaknesses. But opportunities and threats, that always comes from the third parties, which is an external factor. Second, that you need to analyze. Suppose when you start your organizations, or from your individual perspective, you need to analyze from the external perspective. At the same time, as an internal, from your internal side also, you need to look into. So it can also used as a personal context. You as an individual can develop your career and personality by identifying your strength and weaknesses, opportunities and threats. So reviewing your identity and the abilities, personality, and applying it into a SWOT framework will allow you to better yourself and advance in your chosen career. So when you start making use of this SWOT analysis, so when you know that what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, the chances are you are making less chances. Suppose when you know what are your weaknesses, then when you start working on that, you are making it less weaknesses. Is that correct? You are trying to reduce it. At the same time, when you know that you are having what are your strength, when you know that these are your strength, then you start maybe like try to increase your strength much higher so that you get a better opportunities. So in such a way you can start working on that also. So you are most likely to succeed in life. Suppose if you use your talents to the fullest or the extent, the maximum extent, when you start making use of your talents or your skills. Similarly, you will suffer fewer problems when you know that these are your weaknesses. So when you make sure that when you're aware of your weaknesses, when you start working on that, you will suffer less. But if you are not aware of your weaknesses, then you will automatically suffer more. So you should be aware of your weaknesses. If you know that what your weaknesses are, then you will suffer fewer problems. And if you manage these weaknesses so that you don't matter, it really don't matter in the work that you do. Suppose if you know that your weaknesses and if you know that how you can manage your weaknesses, then it won't affect your job sectors also. And you also should know how you go about identifying these strengths and weaknesses and analyzing the opportunities and threats and flow from them. Like a SWOT analysis is a useful technique where it helps you to do this. So what makes SWOT especially powerful is that with a little thought, it can help you uncover opportunities that you would not otherwise have spotted. Maybe sometimes you might not spotted. These are the areas you might get opportunities also. But when you start listing it down, when you notice all those things, where you would get things like, okay, these are the open areas for your side that where you can get much opportunities. It's like, or where you have to work on to get an opportunity. Which are the areas you need to work? Maybe like sometimes taking extra, maybe like knowing extra language or doing online courses. Other than attending regular classes, if you do some other activities or those are things can be lead to opportunities also. It's like doing social works, which can also lead to opportunities. So you should know where you are lacking, where you have to work, so that your opportunities are the wide open and you will get extra opportunities. So you should, when you start working on SWOT analysis, where you will get a better opportunities also. So SWOT stands again for strength, weakness, opportunity, threats. The goal of SWOT analysis is to evaluate the past, present, at the same time the future of your as an individual. What about your future and how you are going to start your career? At the same time, suppose if you are going to start your company, how that company's future is going to be, what sort of opportunities they are going to get as an external factor, and what all can be the threat for your company, again as an external factor. As an internal factor, what all can be your company's strength and weaknesses. You need to analyze in all these areas. Is that correct? So again, I'm saying strength and weaknesses is internal factors, because your involvement or your organization's involvement, the business sectors, your involvement is much higher. Opportunities and threats are external factors where your involvement is very less. Correct? So those are about the basic introduction about SWOT analysis. The remaining part we will be covering it the next class. Again, SWOT analysis has been commonly used within organization for many years. It allows an organization to assess its internal and external environment. SWOT can also be used in a personal context. You as an individual can develop your career and personality by following or by making use of SWOT analysis. You see, SWOT analysis, S stands for strength, weaknesses, opportunities and threats. And the another thing is, here you can see helpful at the same time harmful. These are the internal factors. As internal factors, strengths and weaknesses are internal factors. As external factors, opportunities and threats are external factors. As I told you that your involvement here is very less. Here, your involvement is much higher. And strength and opportunities are helpful, and weaknesses and threats are harmful. You can always consider these are the harmful, these are the helpful things. So you try to reduce your weaknesses and you make sure that you are aware of your threats so that you can start working on those areas also. Correct? Okay, so this the next slide and the remaining part we will have a discussion on the next class. Correct? And after completing our sessions, if you have any question related to SWOT analysis, yes, you can ask me. Now, shall we go ahead and taking attendance, or you have any questions here?
Take attendance.
If you have any questions, please let me. Okay. So last class, what was the first class that I have taken attendance with?
E1, sir. E1.
E1. Okay.
Sir, you take G2, sir, first.
Yeah, G2 only I'm going to take. So guys, thank you so much for attending today's session. Be safe, stay home, and take care of your health and have a healthy food. And whenever if you are in need of buying things and all for your home, maybe like the basic necessary things, you go out and buy those things. Is that correct? So wear mask and maybe like maintain the social distancing and take care of yourself. Something that is very, very important. Is that correct? So we will start taking attendance for G2 section. Okay, fine. Up 51.
Present. Present.
Atul.
Present.
Okay. So where you come from?
Rajasthan.
Where?
Rajasthan.
Okay. Okay. Two.
Present, sir.
53. Adnan 53. G2 section.
Present, sir.
55.
Present, sir.
55. 56. So guys,